All right, welcome back. Now it's time for us to have a conversation on a consumer tech segment. Of course, you know consumer tech if you've been watching this segment of the show. Philip Kofi Ashong is our guest on this segment, and he helps us to get into the tech world. And today on this conversation, we're going to be talking about 4 Ghanaian innovative tech interventions, I like to call them, which have done amazing things for this country and for the space in which we find ourselves. Well, Kofi Ashong is here. Good morning, Philip. How are you doing?
Good morning, Kuku. I'm doing pretty okay.
Yeah.
I mean, really excited about the fact that I got the
jab
yesterday.
Okay.
That's a pretty exciting bit. So I mean, I'm just advocating that as many people should get it, because I mean it's a collective responsibility. We all have to pitch in to ensure that we protect
we're all safe.
each other, because there's no point one person being protected and the rest of us not being protected. So if you're out there, you haven't still gotten your jab, I would seriously advocate that if you're within the criteria that was put out by the communications ministry and government, I think that the information ministry and government, I think it will be beneficial that you do get the jab and stay protected. And you never know, it could help save a family member's life. It could help save anybody's life.
Absolutely.
So it's really important. But I mean, as we are celebrating Ghana, we're celebrating everything Ghanaian in the month of March. As you know, it's Heritage Month. I decided to sort of focus a bit more on some of the Ghanaian technology solutions that have caught my attention over the period, and just highlights the work that they do. Because sometimes we get ourselves caught up in this mindset that it's only solutions that come from outside that typically would work. And so I just wanted to highlight some of these solutions, and just so that people understand, what exactly is going on in the space. And it's something that I hope that we can do over the course of the month, just looking at some of the interesting technologies that we've seen coming from technology solution providers right here in Ghana. So the first one is called Flurry. Now, sometimes you have relatives outside, they typically will be sending you money from time to time, and sometimes the money might not be enough. Sometimes they need to get you something much more. For example, when you have health complications, you do need some bit of health insurance. It's a big thing outside, but in Ghana it's not necessarily too popular. But what this platform does is that it gives your family members who are outside the opportunity to secure health insurance for you.
Oh, wow.
Without even having to leave, their countries wherever they are in. So I think it's pretty brilliant. I think it's something that we need to highlight more. So basically, Flurry, and there are a number of plans that you can see that there's the individual and family plan, there's a senior healthcare plan, and there's an international health plan as well. Basically, all you need to do is just contact or get onto the website or get onto the app, whichever one it is. And all you need to do is just choose a plan, because there are a number of insurance plans available on the platform. Just choose one, and that's it. You just go through the process of making the payment, and they have you covered. So when you go to the website, this is what you're going to see. It will show you how the platform works. You just visit the platform, choose any of the plans that are available, make the payment, and your relative who is in Ghana will get that coverage. And it can be, whichever hospital. There are a number of hospitals available, and you can see, the reasons why some people would choose Flurry. But I just wanted to highlight some of the places where people can get this level of health insurance. So you can see there, some of the places where you can get some health insurance and coverage from. They have quite a number of hospitals, that provide this level of insurance. And I think that it's really good, especially now where people necessarily can't leave, their places outside and come down sometimes to bring you money and things like that. The thing is that you do need health cover. And if this is a platform that can get you health coverage, then I think it's worth mentioning. I just thought that I'll just start off with that. So for me, that's my first one. That's my first real important one, because we happen to be in a space or a situation where COVID has ravaged a lot of families and a lot of homes. You know, people don't necessarily have the money to support themselves. So when you have a solution like this, you know, where you have relatives outside who can secure health insurance for you, it goes a long way to help, you know, yourself. So Fleury is the first one. You know, just visit our website, joinfleury.com, and, you know, all the solutions are there. Go through the website, choose a plan, and you're good to go.
Absolutely.
Now, there are three others that I would like to touch on.
Okay.
Now, the next one that really intrigues me is the one that Jifa mentioned during the news review segment, which is Express Pay. Now, I mean, it's difficult to mention financial technology in Ghana without almost making a mistake of synonymizing it with Express Pay, because the platform is really, really easy. It's very, very efficient in terms of feedback and in terms of solution provision. I mean, it's very, very difficult to find. You know, there are a number of, you know, other solution providers, and we're talking about that over the course of the month. But ExpressPay is such a great platform, and anybody who's used it, you know, will attest to the fact that, you know, it is a very good platform. I mean, you can do everything from sending mobile money to
paying bills
to directly depositing money in your account. So they have a product called Bank Direct, where you can deposit money from your mobile money, for example, straight into your bank account, or you can transfer money from your account to, you know, someone else's account if you want to. So, I mean, look, ExpressPay, it's kind of difficult to actually think what else would the situation have been.
So,
you know,
I can
if
share my
ExpressPay
own
wasn't available.
experience with ExpressPay. I mean, when I got the app, and, you know, initially you get the app, you're now trying to figure out how things work and everything else. But once I got into it and I realized what it was capable of doing, I noticed two things. So first of all, I hardly ever went to a bank. Ever.
Wow.
That's one.
Yeah.
But then secondly, I noticed that maybe every few weeks, there's something new they've added.
Right.
And like, these people are just not sleeping.
ExpressPay came into the line. It came into the spotlight over the weekend when, you know, Shatawale and MOG Beats situation came, and you realized on Shatter's tweet, you know, where he referenced some money that he had made a payment to MOG's mom. And that's the beauty of a platform like this, because it keeps track of all your transactions, and you can make reference to it at any time. I mean, it's pretty, for want of a better description, it's pretty dope in terms of you know what it can provide.
It is.
You know, and I think a lot of people sometimes forget just how easy it is to use such locally made platforms to, you know, get the sort of impact you know that you're looking for. So ExpressPay happens to be one of those platforms that is made by a local team right here in Ghana, and I think something that you know, we need to keep an eye on. The other one happens to be a health technology solution. Now, I'm sure you probably have heard of M-Pharma.
Yes, I have.
Now, M-Pharma, I mean, see, there are a number of other health-related technology solutions, but I like M-Pharma because the team took it upon themselves to ensure that medicines are made available to people at the time that they need it, even if they don't have all the money to pay for it. You know, sometimes you want to make a purchase of a medicine, you don't necessarily have, you know, the finances necessarily to make that purchase. What they sometimes do is they make sure that the medicine is available, cutting out, you know, all the middlemen and everything. It's available in the pharmacy on the shelves.
Okay.
Now, if it's available on the shelves and you go there and you want to make that purchase, and you probably don't have all the money, you can actually pay in installments.
Wow.
That is what they offer. The other thing that M-Pharma does that really, really exciting is also, you know, sometimes some medicines, you know, can get expired, you know, and things like that. And some of these pharmacies sometimes keep them on the shelf for whatever reason. Well, M-Pharma actually goes to that extra length of ensuring that the medicines available in the pharmacies are not expired and they are of the best quality, and such that you can actually cross-check if they are.
That's amazing.
And, you know, I just and that is a quote from the co-founder and CEO. It says, we are building an Africa that is in good health. It's a very broad statement when you think about it, right? You know, with all the issues that we have with healthcare delivery in Ghana, whether it is lack of information, whether it's lack of proper care, what Mpharma does, which I find really, really incredible, is the fact that they make all these medicines available at the point where you need them. And so it's just instructive. You know, you just go to the website, for example, or you can just, you know, pop in onto the platform and then just check it out. Check out what is available and how you can, you know, benefit from this particular solution. It's a very, very popular solution. And,
very impressive.
You know, it's very, very impressive as well. So Mpharma happens to be one of them. And one of the things that they have is Muti. Now, Muti is a way by which you can actually get some rewards based on how often you use the platform. So, you know, depending on how often you use the platform, depending on what medicines you're purchasing and things like that, one of the ways that by which they sort of have a more customer interface, you know, a much easier interface is through the Muti platform. So just head onto the website, mpharma.com, and check out, you know, the plans that they have and also the solutions that they have on offer. And it will surprise you just how good this platform is. I know they currently in a number of African countries, including Nigeria,
Zambia,
and things like that. And so I just find it pretty incredible that we have a solution that was made right here in Ghana that is having such an incredible impact all over the continent. You know, whether it's Sub-Saharan Africa or East Africa or wherever. You know, the guys, Gregory, for example, is such an, you know, he's worked so hard to build this platform, and they provide quite a number of other solutions as well, just quite apart from, you know, this, you know, platform. So, I mean, I just find it really incredible, you know, that they've been this dedicated to building this platform, providing this sort of solution for the average person. And I think kudos to them, you know, being Ghanaian and, you know, getting, you know, things sorted. So that is the Muti platform where you can just sign in and, you know, just go through it, you know, get your sign-in done and just enjoy the benefits. There's so many ways you can make your payments, you know, whether it's Visa or mobile money or whichever. And, you know, that is one of the platforms that I really recommend that people take a look at. It's right here. The people are Ghanaian. You know, the platform is Ghanaian. You know, it's directed by Ghanaians. And I think it's something that we have to be proud of, even as we celebrate our Ghanaianness. Now, the last platform that I want to touch on is a business-related, you know, a business-related platform. It's called Tianeka. Yes, it's called Tianeka. Now, it's a very, a lot of people get into this situation where they can't sometimes keep up with clients that they are serving. So you have a number of clients who are asking for invoices, for example. Sometimes you get into that point where it's not just the invoice, but following up on the invoices after the work has been done for you to get paid, sometimes can be a bit of a hustle. That is where Tianeka comes in. So you have one central place where all the invoices that you sent out, all the people who probably are owing you, all the people who are potentially going to owe you, all your clients are all in one place. So, for example, you want to, you know, send an invoice to, you know, let's say Apioko, or you want to send an invoice to Jifa. Jifa has asked you to do some photography work. You know, just head on here. The templates are there. Very, very nice, simple templates. Just enter the details that you want, and boom, you have a digital invoice ready to send. They have a feature inbuilt where, you know, you can literally automate it such that it does, you know, emails on your behalf, so that people who are owing you, who have received the electronic version of your invoice, will be sent reminders about payments that they are supposed to make to you. So you don't have to necessarily go anywhere and worry yourself about it. The platform is very, very simple, you know, and I think it kind of makes sense. A lot of people were using other platforms, you know, over the course of the years. Wave, for example, happened to be an international one, but a couple of months ago, Wave decided to, you know, sort of cease support, you know, for countries within the African continent, for example. And when you have platforms like Tianeka who are doing literally the same thing as the Wave apps was doing, it kind of solves a bit of your problems as well. And I just wanted to highlight it because I think that a lot of, you know, smaller companies, you know, SMEs and things like that, who are looking for ways of tracking,
Yeah.
services that they've provided and monies that they're supposed to get. Sometimes it becomes overwhelming. A one-man business, you know. If you have a platform like this, you literally just have to sit back. Just by the click of a button, you see everybody who you've done a service for, everybody who owes you, and you can do your follow-ups where you need to. And sometimes you don't even need to be the one to call. You can just automate everything so that the emails are sent on your behalf, and you get your payments whenever you need them.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So we've been speaking with Philip Kofi Ashong, who is the host of City Trends of 97.3 City FM, and he's been helping us to get into this conversation. And I'm very fascinated for Ghanaian homegrown solutions that are doing fantastic work. Express Pay, Flurry, M-Pharma, and Tianeka.